What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video we're doing something really different. We're actually doing another cooking video, and today we're actually going to be cooking steak. So, let's just get right into it. So the first step is to just get some olive oil, put it on, and then just rub it in so it actually stays. Then you want to get your seasoning, preferably rosemary salt, and just put it on there. Now rosemary salt is super simple to make. You just mix rosemary and salt and some black pepper, and then you just put it on there. So since this is a really thick steak, you want to put a lot on there. As Gordon Ramsay once said, you lose 30% of the seasoning when you actually cook it. So you want to put a lot on there. So then, just like with the olive oil, you want to rub that rosemary salt in so it actually stays, and it actually gets into the meat. So you keep the actual seasoning on when you actually cook it. So the next step is to put some olive oil on your pan, and keep in mind you already got olive oil on your steak, so you don't want to put too much. And then you put it on the side and then just sear it for about 30 seconds, and that will pretty much do it. Give a nice golden brown color on the fat, and it's just going to be good. It's going to give a lot of flavor to the actual steak. So now we're going to flip it onto its side for 1 minute, and then we're going to go flip it over to the next side for another minute, and then another minute, and then another minute. So we're going to do 4 flips all together. On the last one, we're going to do like halfway through, we're going to put in some butter and some cloves of garlic, and then we're going to baste it, and it's going to give some extra nice flavor. So as you can see here, right now we're turning it onto its side for another minute, and there you go. You can see it's kind of golden brown. It's kind of grey in the middle, but keep in mind this is only the first turn. We will do one more for this side, and it'll look perfect. So now we're going to flip it over, and as you can see, this side looks a little more pale, but that's okay. It's only the first turn, and now this is the first side, and it looks absolutely beautiful after another minute. And look at that thing. It looks beautiful, golden brown, perfect for medium rare. And look at this now. We're going to put some butter and some garlic cloves in, and then we're going to baste it now, and then it should be ready, and it should look absolutely beautiful. So now, a tip. You want to put the heat up to high, because when you're actually basting it, you're kind of lifting it up off the cooker, because you're losing some heat when you actually lift it up. Because you don't want to undercook your steak, because that's just the absolute worst thing that could happen. So now we're going to put it on its side so it actually cooks on the side, and you don't want to have that raw, because obviously that's not nice. And then I put it down just a little more on one side because it looks a little pale, and you don't want to undercook your steak, so you want to have the both sides evenly cooked. So after that, you want to put it on a wooden tray for it to rest for about 7 minutes, 7 to 10, or 5 to 7, something like that. And you want to put some more of that butter on it to get that extra flavor. You want to put a bit of those garlic cloves on that thing, just to give it that extra flavor while it's resting. And after that, you'll have a perfectly cooked steak, and it's really important to rest it. So yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, so that thing looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, this just looks absolutely amazing, and let's just cut it open, see how perfect it is inside. And yeah, that looks to me like a perfect medium rare, and yeah, I could not be more happy with this steak. Look at that thing. That is absolutely beautiful. Can't praise this thing enough. I'm really proud of myself, and I definitely will probably make some more cooking videos in the future. So look at that beautiful medium rare steak, and that's my method of cooking steak. It's not for everyone, but that's how I get my medium rare, and hopefully it helps you in any way, in some way. I know there's more professional chefs out there, but this is how I make it, and I hope it somehow helps you with making yours. I gave you some tips, tricks, something like that. But here we have a beautiful medium rare steak, and there's no doubt about that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, smack the link if you join our comments in the comment section. Leave us comments, and I'll catch you guys in Friday's epic cover. I don't really know yet, but it's gonna be an epic cover, and this was one of the greatest dinners I ever had with those freaking chips. Amazing.